продолжительно служит внутренний орган с биотическими способностями. Его боеприпасы напоминают шарики с металлическим покрытием, которые чрезвычайно эффективно пробивают вражеские щиты. Система автонаведения такого оружия сходна с нервным пучком, из-за чего она несовместима с человеческой физиологией и работает недостаточно эффективно. Иллюзий хватает, исследуем. Так, что еще есть? Штурмовая броня сервера. Пока пас. Дробовик. Дробовик может пригодиться. Дробовик Либершафт 2180, он же потрошитель, разработан на базе гражданского оружия и оснащен уникальным генератором боезапаса. Если в большинстве образцов современного огнестрельного оружия используются шариковые пули или похожие боеприпасы, то М22А ведет огонь с зазубренными металлическими клиньями с превосходной аэродинамикой. Это значительно увеличивает бронебойные свойства снарядов, а высокая кучность улучшает раневую баллистику на дистанциях, недоступных стандартному оружию. Эта разработка нарушает несколько межгалактических договоров о разрешенном вооружении, поэтому ЛС-80 не продается военным. Сгодится. Так, броня Инферно. Тоже такое себе. Он боеприпасы к тяжелому оружию можно взять. Да, годится. Так, урон штурмовки повысим. Идет. Так, улучшение брони, запас пенициллина. Все современные бронежилеты снабжаются медицинскими модулями. Микропроцессоры этих модулей отслеживают жизнедеятельность организма и управляют локализованным нанесением порций пенициллина для ускорения процесса заживления. На случай тяжелых травм предусмотрено ручное нанесение больших доз пенициллина. Эффективность данного метода зависит от запатентованных программ, защищенных от копирования и крайне дорогостоящих. Специалисты Цербера разработали собственное программное обеспечение и в данный момент трудятся над увеличением его эффективности. Короче, по сути, просто сломали операционную систему брони. Как-то так. Какая-то еще пусковая установка появилась. На вооружении наемников систем терминус чаще начали появляться пусковые устройства неизвестного производителя. Каждая ракета оснащена модулем распознавания свой-чужой, и что гарантирует попадание во врага, но не всегда того, в которого вы целитесь. Отлично подходит для уничтожения снайперов и окопавшихся врагов в боях на улицах города, поэтому они особенно популярны у наемников с них сетил. При производстве пусковых установок используется технология защиты прав производителя, что затрудняет создание копий. Нас не волнует. Так. Дополнительная способность. Тут у нас есть. Пока не надо. Болтаем немножко с Морзеном, что он нам расскажет.
Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Шпион? Бывший, но все же.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possible. Let me know if upgrades seem feasible. Can install them whenever you like.
Расскажи о
Have you got a
себе.
minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Даже так?
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
Что там у тебя с ассистентом на Амиге,
Is your
который
assistant
остался?
Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well, safe and secure, neighborhood mostly quiet with plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs, noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi.
Знакомое имя.
Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions. Needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What was the STG preparing
Military
to do?
STG helped check Krogan rebellions. Needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for a high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Блин, прединдустриального, то есть, по сути, они рождают детей в таком же количестве, как в средневековье бы рождали люди. Вспоминая, какое условие... Ну, ладно, не средневековье, ладно, там средние века. Вспоминая, какие там были условия для рождения детей. Понятное дело, что кровных много не выживает.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Никаких обид, чувак. Никаких обид.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Так, теперь к Джейкобу.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
Без
I'd like to
формальностей.
know my crew. Forget procedure. Tell me about yourself.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
Так, а поподробнее.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
Все нормально у тебя с
You don't seem
методами.
like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Чем
What was your
отметился на
proudest career
службе?
moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
И почему об этом никто не говорил? Хотя бы
Strange that it
догадываюсь,
wasn't
почему.
bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get.
Да, понимаю.
It never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Вы в отличной форме. Блин, Надеюсь, здесь не будет гей-романса. Ну ладно, я за героя играю.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
А их и не нужно.
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Дюдись. Да, работай. Хотел его назвать как-то с мешком, пошутить про то, что он темного цвета кожи, но не буду, не получилось в голове придумать про него шутку. Так. Хорошо, что я не пошел. От Джон Уитсон. Привет, ваш адрес дала мне Ария. Кажется, именно вас я встретил в загробной жизни на Омеге. Вы не дали мне присоединиться к наемникам, которые хотели расправиться с Архангелом. Как же тогда был на вас зов? В тот вечер я напился до полной отключки, и только через несколько дней, когда пришел в себя и смог посмотреть новости, узнал, что почти все наемники погибли от руки Архангела. Я не знаю, кто вы и выжили ли вы тогда, но хочу поблагодарить вас, услышав о жертвах и о том, что среди них мог быть я почувствовал себя полным идиотом. Теперь-то я буду умнее, и за это спасибо вам. Да нет, что парнишка. Заживление шрамов на лице. От Чаквас, старший офицер медицинской службы. Капитан, я привела... О, я забыл. Чаквас тоже на корабле, надо с ней сходить поговорить, блин. Капитан, я провела исследование шрамов на вашем лице и вновь убедилась, что поговорка «дух всегда побеждает плоть» вполне справедлива. Агрессия и негативное отношение к окружающему миру вызывают отторжение кибернетических имплантатов. Сострадание и умиротворение же ускоряют процесс заживления. Если вы будете стараться поддерживать хорошее настроение, ваши шрамы заживут сами собой. В противном случае мы применим хирургические методы, чтобы изолировать имплантаты и ускорить исцеление вне зависимости от вашего настроения. Я передала смету на новое медицинское оборудование на исследовательский терминал в техническую лабораторию. С уважением, Чаквас. Неплохо. Давайте скатаемся. Я уже прочитал. Тихо. Скатаемся в другие каюты. Мы еще там ни разу не были.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Окей. Так, это не то, что нам нужно. Здесь мы все прочитали. Модельки кораблей. Фрегат Альянса в самом верху. Потом Нормандия, которая восстановленная Цербером. И фрегатик Гетов, если я правильно вижу. Так, броня, шлем. Урон от оружия. Подзарядка щитов. Блин, смотрится, конечно, прекрасно шлем. Так, урон попадания в голову 10%. Давайте возьмем его, чтобы было видно лицо Шепарда, а то в такой маске ходить. Типа, анимации лицевой даже нет, как-то странно. Вот это, наверное, поставим. Штурма, усиление щита. Пока эти оставим. Так, может быть, перекраситься немножко. Так, вот синий с белым пускай будет. Наоборот. Поменяем цвета. Так, пока здесь больше ничего интересного нету. Рыбок мы пока в аквариуме накупили. Кормить некого. Так, в каюту экипажу слетаем. Скорее всего, пока мало кто есть. Но все же.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Как будто я тебя спрашивал, Сузи. Ну, как будто я тебя спрашивал.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Как-то потемнело аж вокруг от этого разговора. Эх, никакого интерактива в толчке нет. А жаль. Так.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Поговорим с поваром.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Обязанности.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical
Надеюсь, ты
electrical.
моешь руки перед
I
тем, как
make
готовить
sure
еду,
they're all
чувак.
clean and running.
So
Вот.
the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of
Mostly.
the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Тебе что-нибудь нужно?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Чем могу помочь?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Давай список.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Close to this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Do you have everything
If
you
you
need?
happen to find any of those supplies
Что
on the
How do you
думаете о
feel about
Цербере?
working for Cerberus?
damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Потерял семью, получается. Обидно.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Так, секундочку. Привет, рыб.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see.
Получается, можно записывать
Welcome
треки
back,
с его
Shepard.
голосом без его участия.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too
Если
boring.
честно, не знаю. Я нейросети пока пользовался только в текстовом варианте, то есть общался с ней, типа скидывал ей тексты, просил что-то придумать. С нейросетками, которые делают изображения и голоса, пока не работал.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger
Порошки
concerns ahead.
довольно редко. У меня обычно либо ангина, и горло пиздец болит, там я лечу именно горло, либо температура, я просто даю ей спать, как спадать до нормального состояния. Порошки могу выпить только типа по приколу, потому что они на вкус нравятся, они с ароматизаторами, чтобы просто тупо пропотеть с них и было хорошо. Точнее, не так дерьмово, как обычно при обычной простуде.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Ну, про это я знаю, в принципе, что они из этих трех ингредиентов почти и состоят. Да, аскорбиновая кислота полезная, парацетамол, чтобы температурку сбить. Для этого можно выпить, если прям совсем уж хуёво.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look. Commander, what can I do for you?
What exactly are your duties?
Aside from that,
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
no doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very
Ну,
clear
я вот
about
за
our
это и
goals.
боялся, что они еще
Protect
даже,
humanity
если
and
не
service
русские,
advancement.
что они еще даже не созрели нифига. Ну, да. Еще слишком рано даже для зарубежных арбузов. Там, скорее всего, блин, по цвету ближе к дыне, чем к арбузу. И скорее всего, все невкусное.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Кстати, вот этот Ну, удачи тебе с дыней. Что хотел сказать? Ты вчера рецепт мне, который писала, у тебя он есть где-то в электронном виде, там, или ссылка на сайт? Можешь мне его просто в личку скинуть, потому что с вчерашней трансляции искать его будет долго, потом переписывать, потому что чат здесь не сохраняется на твиче. Он только в записи у меня есть.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well.
Спасибо
But our
большое.
resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions. Even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also
Звучит
very
не
advanced
очень приятно.
for a human.
Вот звучит именно вот так, как ты написала.
Well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land a ship on high-gravity worlds.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Неплохая история. Заид прям на мусорке поселился.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
Так возьми да почини ее, чувак.
I was down and out when I found that gun. Jesse was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to recite her once. Damn good rifle. I remember Jesse's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots.
Чувак, это хорошо не произойдет, что ты передаешь неживому объекту свойства живого человека.
I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle. I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember ejecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face. So I went to blow him away and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face into the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she finally had enough blood and was ready to rest.
Да, вот эта история.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate, hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died, but
мощно.
So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet.
Так, чувак, мы тут ксенофобов не любим, так что давай без этого дерьма про турианцев.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head.
Неплохая.
It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives him mad.
Неплохой лайфхак.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Ну ладно. У меня почему-то странное ощущение, что из-за того, что у меня были сейвы от второй части на жестком диске, от оригинальной второй части, мне не приходит достижение в Mass Effect 2. Легендарное издание. Что они типа все открыты.